It's like they say that worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere.
Right. No, that's genius.
If we understand how acceptance is all to do with non-resistance, try a 24-hour challenge where for the whole day in your mind, you say, I'm not going to resist anything. I'm just going to accept everything that happens. And when you think about it, you think that sounds absurd. Like, surely there are so many things that are happening. But we realize that there are so many things that are happening, but our emotional response to them is always the first response. And I always say your first response isn't necessarily the best one. Mm-hmm. The first thing that your mind says isn't necessarily the best response. So you can practice for 24 hours, whatever is going to happen today, if there's traffic on the way to work, or if I'm late, or if something else, I'm just not going to resist. I'm just going to allow whatever's going to happen for the day, let it happen. And within reason, I think because the mind is so fickle, the mind, I can imagine so many people listening right now saying, hey, but what about this? And what about that? We can't accept everything. And our mind always likes to go for the worst case scenario. And what if this happens or that? And I'm saying, well, hang on, let's just try. The worst case scenarios happen very rarely in our life, and our mind tends to go for that. I'm saying, let's just take an ordinary day, the next 24 hours. If you're waiting for a delivery and it's not there on time, your mind is resisting. Oh, it should have been here by now. It's getting late. And you'll notice that frustration begin. And it's all because of the story. It's not because it's late. It's because the story that you're creating within your mind
should be here.
And the irritation that's going on in your mind. And what this 24-hour acceptance challenge does is it just says, hey, I don't need to start creating a little war and a battle going on in my head. Let's just ride it out. Yeah. Let's just see how it goes and let it come when it comes. It's going to come when it comes anyway. Your mental battle is not going to make it come any sooner. It's like they say that worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere.
Right. No, that's genius. That's genius. And it sounds like with this practice, it'd be very powerful because as you're actively letting go of resistance moment to moment, eventually, and probably wouldn't take so long, you'd recognize that acceptance is always already happening. So as you're letting go consciously with effort, you start realizing before the mind starts going, things are just happening as they are. So peace is already here. Acceptance is always already the case. And I don't even have to do it. I don't have to do it. But in the beginning, we have to do it. We have to practice it.